The well-being is a group of young people trying to take the stage to solve social challenges and what on the surface looks as the problems leading to push some people below the margins.
Back in the days when we used to visit this community, one question we realized people were asking was, where can we find you?
This is a dream that started like as a young kid, I think. I grew up like disgruntled with the experience, being able to be very good in school with the promise of everyone telling you education is the key. And then you find out being good with academics was not good enough. There are certain people who are meant for certain things and some who are meant to stay in a certain situation. So in my teens and early 20s, I was a really annoyed person about the way life worked and why some people deserved to be well and others didn't. At the period I joined university, I got an opportunity to go back and study a degree in public health science, and during that period I also landed another opportunity because I kept on knocking on doors to unlock the limits in today's life system. Ended up being able to study science and leadership in transforming institutions, and my last paper in that postgraduate course was about how we can use science and leadership to remind people that all of us human beings have a right to be well and have a right to love and be loved and live an equal and non-discriminative life. That's where the well-being came from. So got a group of friends at university. We decided to walk back into the communities, the ghettos that we lived in, and try to get young people together to have a platform to share what they think the problem is and what they think the solutions could be. Since I was a public health student, I had a lot of focus on the health impacts on outcomes or the disparities in outcomes for different people in different classes, and my goal was to teach how not to get sick, how to keep healthy, to put that problem out of the question. So I started this organization basing on sexual reproductive health. If we are telling people to be in charge of their wallets and finances, it's ironic or a bit sounds unrealistic if the people we are telling to be in charge of their wallets are not even in charge of their bodies. So we decided to use sexual reproductive health and rights focus as a tool to equip people from less privileged backgrounds and below the margins with the ability to be in charge of their bodies and realize, like, since I'm in charge of my body, I can also be in charge of my life as a whole. In my final year doing public health, we had sexual reproductive health and rights as the course unit. Diving deeper and the knowledge acquired, I realized it affected the way young people in what we call less privileged backgrounds or backgrounds below the margin, how they saw themselves, their self-worth, and their ability to be productive to their full potential. That's how we landed here. That's how this metro station came into place.
We put everything that the society asked for. That is, we have services like tailoring, girls, everyone just comes in here, gets skills like sewing, learning how to make pads. We've got a free bathroom, where girls can drop in, have a bath and change, like pads. On a daily basis, we have services like mental health chats, safe chats, making liquid soap, and all of that. All those are free, completely free. Making them free, we think we are trying to be kind to people, because the world needs people who are kind. When you are kind to someone, that kindness comes back to you.
Our major goal now is to create a network of people who understand that it's their right to be well and it's in their power to change the script and rewrite a new life script where everyone is kind, joyful, everyone is watching at the back. I love the statement from Bob Marley, who feels it knows it all. So that's at the forefront of what we do. So as experts and professionals come, how most non-profits work with the experience after our existence for the last 5 years, we realize that we come as experts with our school knowledge and think we know the solutions to the problems in our communities. Which actually we don't. We have a lot of theory, and then the people themselves have a lot of life experience. This is something I learned from AIM and I've experienced it, like a 15-year-old kid in a struggling life and fighting for survival every single day has more life experience, knowledge and skills than most people from above the margin and throughout their lifetime. The well-being has developed into a network where people below the margin come on the front to be in charge of what the solutions are and designing how these things work. We've tried our best to be creative with this, to be fun, and let the people have the pen to write the next chapter in life and the fairness of how things work. We've developed board games, puzzles. We run an annual fashion show called the Menstrual Shebang, where we use fashion as a powerful communication tool to start conversation around challenges that are stigmatized and shamed due to culture and religious relations, that most of it are myths.
Group B, Group C. So I don't know where you're going to stand so that your group mates will be joining you.
The menstrual shebang. This is a tool that includes fashion. Fashion being a powerful tool to good behavior and relations. So we brought it up to help us talk about and speak about the menstrual hygiene, menstrual health, menstrual stories, menstrual difficulties, create a stigma-free environment of menstrual shame, making people feel like, yeah, our periods are awesome, and creating pride in bleeding. Shebang was chosen to be the tool that works on that, whereby it creates a connection between designers, models, photographers, and the people who come and view and witness the stories being told. And this is a great tool whereby it involves no discrimination. Comparing that to the last year's show, whereby different models were casted, different models were chosen, and there was no discrimination whether the other model was tall, short, fat, plus size, small. Everyone was picked no matter how they were looking. Very many designers have come up, young talent from universities, some are from institutes, come up and design up, make these clothes, speak their stories. Models have flown overseas, models have got opportunities just because of being part of this. And we're having young people at the station who come and learn sewing and tailoring. We want them to learn for this course. When they are good to go, they may maybe participate in the next shebang.
the future holds for us is looking at the projects we have today. We have the station experience. This is the metro station, so the things that happen here, it being a free space, we've developed into a state where we realize this is not just a safe space. Safe space is an ideology that we need to share with all human beings. So the station experience, sharing it through our school clubs, through our partner communities, running workshops by themselves, using our tools and feeding the knowledge and information from them into our tools. The fashion show, we've created a circular cloth brand where the value chain is spread out in the community. It's people themselves. If this community is working on old clothes or old fabric, turning it back into cotton, and then the other one works on the cotton into threads and then pass on the threads to the next community to make the fabric, and then the designer, where all the collections are telling the stories of this community. We have what we call the Safe Chat Labs, where people from different walks of life sit together, exchange knowledge and ideas on different challenges in the community and how they could be solved. So today we are in Kokonjeru CU Primary School in Kayunga District, hosted by our local partners in this community. That's Heart for Girls initiative. We were having our amazing sessions of menstrual health management and sexual reproductive health workshops. We had a safe chat. We had a conversation with the local leaders on the challenges and what they think should be improved in regards to sexual reproductive health. So this is one of our mini events that we are carrying out towards, as we get close to the 28th of May, where we're celebrating periods with fashion, creative and art.
Tonight we are going to be dismantling the social barriers for conversations on menstrual health, reproductive health and the rights. And I would like to appreciate the organizers for bridging the gap between the worlds of the girls and women that they work with and the world.
Solutions are developed through these conversations. Engaging youths in our Youth Day, led by one of our change makers called Mavo, who runs a Youth Day at the station. So generally the idea is to create a network and keep expanding.
About the Saturday Youth Connect Day, it's a day that was launched this year at the station, and it's a station day whereby different youths come together, have fun, play games, talk about mental health, menstrual health. It's an open day to different activities whereby everyone can come have fun, everyone can come connect, interact and enjoy. We have various activities and tools. For example, our mental card game, our menstrual card game, our menstrual game, which is a fun and engaging game. We also have very many puzzles and our spin the wheel game. So like when people come here, just interact. Every Saturday at the station, it's always open and free.
Much as everything here is completely free, we have a problem that we cannot currently solve, especially to the young people who volunteer, who are willing to volunteer with their well-being to come here and give and offer services to the marginalized society here in the community. The current situation we are in needs one to earn an income. If we could get a way of locking in a salary, getting a salary for these volunteers, that would give them energy to deliver in a special way. It would be very great for the well-being experience. It will give courage to them to serve, to give services to the marginalized society.
Right now the target is a network of 100,000 people in the next 3 years. This space engages about 6,000 people every year, so the 25 communities we're in touch with, the target is for them to also engage minimum of 1,000, and in the next 3 years our goal is to have created a network over 100,000 people, thus creating an economy based on relation and kindness. As I have gotten the opportunity to be part of a crazy group of people called AIM, who are creating a kindness economy based on relations and knowledge transfer. So tapping into that opportunity and tapping into the network to expand that for the communities back home. So that's the future of the well-being. Solving problems by the people themselves and handing the stage back to the people to solve their own challenges.